Have you ever looked at your profit and loss statements or your tax return at the end of the year and thought to yourself, where did the cash go? Managing your cash is critical to the financial health of your business, and the key to running a business is to have more cash today than you did yesterday. And if that's not happening, we need to find a way to get your cash flow back on track. My name is Cherie, and I'd like to welcome you to the 60/40 Cash Flow series. This series will focus on the 14 things that you can do to begin to take the control of the cash flowing in and out of your business. For the past 15 years, working with my accounting practice clients, I've helped hundreds of small business owners to work less, earn more, and to create a business that supports the lifestyle that they want. Is that what you want? Because these tips are just the start of how we can help you do the same. So our tip number 8 is to simplify your cash collections. To manage your cash collections efficiently, you need to look at how you physically handle the money, whether you offer discounts and the internal policies and controls that you want to use. This also covers the methods of payment and payment alternatives that you offer. Handling of cash is a risk area inside the business, less now that there isn't as much physical cash, but it doesn't mean that you should let your guard down. You need to have a system and you need to manage it. On the money meter, this is definitely on the money in column. On the impact scale, this is incredibly high. Cash is the fuel that runs your business. No cash, no business. So managing your cash collections is essential. You need to know your cash position every single day. Despite its importance, on the ease to implement scale, this is actually quite low. You make a decision to run with this and then you just do it. You need to make decisions around budgets, your pricing policies, how you will bill and how often you'll bill, the methods of payment that you'll accept, how you'll look after your work in progress and inventory, and how you'll pay your creditors, amongst some other things. But these really are just decisions. The work comes in finding templates or preferred ways that you want to do them. You probably already have made a few decisions surrounding the number of these points. You just need to get them written down and start creating your book of business policies and make sure that all team members know what they are. So thinking about your business, what cash collection methods might you need to look at to create speed in bringing your money in the door? Let us know what you come up with and share it on Facebook or LinkedIn. And if using LinkedIn, use the hashtag GrowWith6040. So now for the YouTube extra content, the 3 things that you can do around your cash collections. So the first would be to monitor your bank accounts daily. Ideally, you'd want your cash reported to you on a daily basis. It'll get you in a much better understanding of how cash flows through your business. You want to know the daily cash balance with a summary of what money came in and what money went out. Your accounting package can likely produce this report for you once the previous day's entries have been processed. The size of your business will dictate the timing and the nature of the reporting. For a sole trader, this might be logging into your accounts in the morning, checking all the money in and out, and then in your software getting that processed, but being aware of what's going on. The larger your business, the more layers in between. Just ensure that you do get a brief on this amount each day. On a weekly basis, you might also want to see a report summarizing the cash movements, along with any changes in accounts payable and accounts receivable. At a weekly review, you'd also want to look at a forward plan of your cash for at least the next 30 days as well. The second point is payment in advance. Are you able to structure your business model so that you can get payment in advance? Because this reduces your risk. Are there any barriers to billing in advance? If so, what are they? Or what do you need to do to be able to make that happen? The third point is surrounding payment methods. So what payment methods do you accept for payment? Because expanding the options on just how you receive payment might possibly help shorten the cash cycle. If invoices are recurring, are you able to use an auto debit authority so you aren't chasing payment each month? If your invoice timings are lumpy, so for example once a year, are you able to offer different payment options to your clients for payment so that they can help their cash flow as well by breaking that large single annual sum into smaller monthly payments? If you do this, however, consider the timing of when you provide the service against the timing of the payment receipt. I'll show you what I mean with an example. So I run an accounting firm. I charge my clients for their annual returns as part of our monthly service charge. We get paid monthly and our billing year runs from October through to September. Why? It's because we do most of our annual work after the 30th of June. This means that we produce all of the returns between July and September, but we've already received payment for this starting from the October before. Our risk is significantly reduced because by the time it starts to come in July, we've already received 9 out of 12 payments toward the end of year financials and returns. Obviously, we do other things as part of our monthly service packages, but our major end product delivery is made within the last 3 months of that annual cycle, and that's something to keep in mind for the delivery of your product. Thanks for listening to this tip in our cash flow series. We've got more to come, so keep an eye out for them as they're released on our social channels, or sign up for our email list where you can get a fast pass to access these tips and more. So just head on over to our site at www.6040.io/cashflow and get your access today. So there's 14 tips in total in this series, and we'd love to have you back. Have an awesome day.